Hi, it's Saturday the 18th of March, 2023, 9:27 p.m. And I'm just doing this video to show you what I've been doing since about 1 p.m. No, more around, about 1 p.m, 2:30. Anyway, early afternoon. And just so you know, I was going to go to this really amazing pianist down at our local high quality. It's called the Temperance Bar, and it's like real, super duper sort of classy. It's suave classy, and I was going to dress up in a cocktail dress and high heels and put makeup on and really just do the whole thing and go down there and listen to this amazing pianist playing. And when it got to 4:30, it started at 5, went from 5 to 8. It was around the 3:30 mark. I thought, I'm going to have to get out of this zone of the house renos that I'm doing, and I'm going to have to get ready. And I thought, you know what? I really need to get this house in order, and I'm finally in a zone. And I was doing stuff that I don't enjoy doing. Hard stuff that's not fun, but stuff that needs to happen to get in order to do the. So I gave up on going out to this pianist tonight because I thought there'll be other times. Northern does have more things happening than I first originally thought, or it's just a matter of reading the newspaper, going to a Northern billboard site and talking to people. And when my house is organised and I'm really in a zone, and in God's grace, my husband is home and he's with me and we're going out together. This will make it more fun, going out and doing things. So tonight what I did was I touched up. So yesterday, I'll turn it around. Oh, hang on. Okay, so what I did was the other day I did the second coat of the green and it's looking amazing, and I had to touch up some more plaster work like here, which is annoying, but I just could see stuff that I had to fix up there, these bits in here. So I'll sand that back, repaint that. And I did notice over to the left of the window there's an area that I could touch up with plaster and repaint, but I might just put a painting there, I'm not sure. Anyways, then I did my first coat of the enamel on the window frame. It looks amazing. And then today I touched up where I could see there was gaps underneath the paint from the pre-plastering, the pre-siliconing, and I did more work around the window with the silicone or the mastics, and I really cut the mastics in with the scalpel things to give it shape. And I had to build up this area here. So once I sand that down, that window frame, that actual window frame there is finished and ready to be painted. So that's actually finished. Once I sand that back, that's finished. This bit around here, when I sand it down, I'm hoping it comes good. The bit that I'm a bit worried about is this bit here. I feel like when I sand it back and paint it, it's going to need a little bit more mastics on it. I can't seem to see. The problem is this mastics. It's paintable but not sandable. So I sand it, but sometimes it takes chunks of it out, which is not so good. You can see the lights of Northern out there. Look, that's Northern town down there. Isn't that beautiful? It's beautiful. So and then I ran out of the mastics, which was annoying, so I didn't get to finish this window. But this window wasn't as bad as the other one. So that one's pretty much all ready to be painted. So this took a while. It takes longer than you realise. So I put the mastics on and scraped it on with this. And then I got the paint stripper and I did some more paint stripping on this window frame here which is, now I've got that one, but now I need to get more mastics to touch up just a little bit here before that gets painted. So that was really important to do that. I'll just turn around for a second. That was really important to get this done because this is not fun work. This is boring work. It bores me to pieces, and it's precision work. Like this mastics, you put the mastics in. You squeeze it in. It's like silicone, and then I've got to shape it really nicely. I've had to do 3 or 4 coats because this wood was threadbare. Up here there was gaps in the window, so this window's taken a long time. It's like I basically rebuilt the window. It was out of integrity. The wood was rotten. I mean, I've shown it to you many times, but the wood down here, actually you're not going to be able to see it. I had to actually rebuild that whole corner up. Right, there was gaps of wood under there, gaps of no wood. So I've had to rebuild the window basically, but it's coming along really nice. And before I put the the mastics on, and it was just the one coat, and it didn't have the white blemishes, where I had to just really fill up the gaps. I don't know if you can understand what I mean. It's not a perfect job because the mastics, it's on top of wood, and the mastics isn't fully sandable. So when I sand it, it sort of does a bit of gouging like this. And I'm trying to get a really smooth end bit, so when I paint it, it actually looks like wood. Anyways, that's come along really amazing. That's getting really close. And then when I did the sanding the other day, I forced myself to do the more plastering, more sanding, and washing the walls down, which takes ages. Yeah, this room is getting very close to being finished, and it's like, woohoo, yeah! Like really, I'm starting to feel really excited now because it really is literally. It's just those boring little bits, but it's really finessing. Like we're at the fine tuning of it all. And then I did more paint stripping on this window here. So I put the paint stripper on and then scrape the paint off. Now this has been done twice. I've done 2 lots of paint stripper on here, and you can see that they're still going to need 3 or 4, another 3 or 4. Like you can see how thickly painted even the handle was. Like that's like scraping. It's just so thick with paint. So that's coming off. That's the second lot of paint stripper on there. That's coming off. A bit more paint stripping. Oh, that's actually the stove is my embarrassment. Look, it's my dirty dishes. And so out here. There's Alvin and Zena having a little rest. So out here I did some more paint stripping, and so that's just had 1 lot of paint stripper on there, and that's coming off. And over here, so yeah, there's a lot more paint to come off. There's probably 5, 6 or 8 different colours in there. It's quite pretty, isn't it? That's all the goopy paint I've been taking off. So there you go. That's that, and that's what I did tonight instead of going out to listen to a piano player, and none of that's been fun. All right, but it's getting. Oh yeah, so I put paint stripper on here a little bit. Like this is what it looks like. This is what the paint stripper looks like when you put it on, and then you scrape it off. But you have to get off within the hour. But I'll show you in case you find this stuff fascinating, in case you haven't done it. That's actually over the hour. I've actually forgot about that one. So this one here, oops. Yeah, so that's how you get, that's actually 2, that's the orange, and that's about 2 or 3 coats of paint there. But what actually happens is the paint stripper only does go through it only actually goes through a couple layers of paint at a time. So that's why you have to use. But yeah, so you can see it was orange, yellow and orange, blue underneath, dark blue, all the colours of the old bloody. And under here you can see that it's really weird doing this backwards. I've never actually been good at reversing with wheelbarrows. But yeah, you can see under here, it's much easier if I'm not holding the camera, but you can actually see this is this is a real initial primer. So that's the primer's actually, oh, look at that. It's written on this. So that might not be, oh no, it is jarrah. I just try to see what's jarrah and what's not. Anyways, so that's what I did instead of socialising and going out and meeting people and having a glamorous night out in the town. So part of me is like, Nadina, you missed out. Why would you do that to yourself? It's so important that you meet people and socialise and dress up and have some fun. And another part of me was like, good on you for focusing on what's really important and getting this home, getting it to a point like that kitchen. It's really like, it's like the library. Like, all these things need to be finished before I can organise it. So when the walls are finished and the shelves are finished and the windows are finished, then I can organise all my kitchen stuff and all my library stuff. And then I've got a workable studio and a workable kitchen. And when you've got a kitchen and an office space that's working, my gosh, you're completely empowered. The bathroom works as is, right? It's actually a functional space, so I've just like, I can finish renovating that later because everything's I can get what I need when I'm in the bathroom. But the library and the kitchen, I cannot get what I need. And then obviously, as I've said to you already, when I've got that library room ready, then I can get the office desk out of that second bedroom and set up the second bedroom. So my friend Desi can sleep in there and might just get a second bedroom happening, you know. And anyways, yeah, it's all, there you go. I just thought I'd share that rough and tumble. And now I'm really tired. I've been working really hard for hours. Now all that took so long. So scraping, sanding, scraping. When you go in between the window frames, like all the there's all these beveled edges. The old school windows had lots of nice shapes. There's actually a name for it, but anyways, they've got beveled shapes. And you've got to get in there with the scraper to get all the paint out. I am taking this kitchen window back to, this is really important. So what I'm talking about with the shapes, see all these shapes in here? You got to scrape it and it goes doof, 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 flat, down, around, flat and down. And that's around each window frame, each window pane. And so that takes time. So there you go. Go, Nadina. And there you go. And I thought, and these are the beautiful flowers I was given. Aren't they beautiful? I love them so much. They make the whole house just pop. I love them so much. But yeah, there you go. Just sharing my Saturday evening. Saturday evening and church tomorrow. Woohoo, yeah. So very excited. Okay, sending lots of love. Good night. Whenever you get this, good morning, good afternoon, good night, whenever you receive this video. Okay. Keep well. God bless. I'm going to turn it off. Okay, God bless.